and or the
he needs to back
Colossus.
up
That Colossus
immediately. He needs to get out of there, otherwise
I would be attacked. Yeah, I'd be.
And yeah, that was nothing.
Sour about that. And
Like butter.
This actually isn't looking too good here for Cpruss. Cpruss, damn it. For Cpruss, and actually looks like he's going to survive this. What I'd like to see there is maybe a couple of force fields in behind these units to keep those Stalker in there. That way you could trap him in and you know, a little bit of mismicro there, but kind of just took all of his units and pressed the attack button and hope for the best there, but he did the job.
Yeah, I would like to point out that Kula did do some good sniping there. I don't think that Cpruss was doing as much of that. Like you were saying, Jeff, force fields in that situation, he did have a really good, nice little choke point there. You can see right here, beautiful area to be putting down force fields to split up or trap in units.
Yep.
Some people favor a Guardian Shield. In that scenario, probably not the greatest thing. He probably should have used force fields, but you know, some people just like to do Guardian Shield.
Well, he could have done one Guardian Shield. He had 2 sentries here with
he had the energy.
With full energy. He could have did, you know, did that, FF, boom, boom, put up the Guardian Shield, and there you go. And it looks like he's actually going to come up and attack. He's now got the huge economical advantage with, I want to check with the probe count here, 40 to 32.
That's pretty significant.
That's pretty significant. Still got that observer up there. I'm surprised he doesn't have an observer yet. And this is, you know, he's seeing everything that's happened right now. If he chucks down a proxy pylon in around here and make sure that he doesn't get an expansion, this game is his.
Yeah, that's exactly, yeah, and there is a proxy pylon, and that's exactly what I was thinking. Something else I was thinking is I'm still seeing Colossi coming out for Kula at this point. I don't understand what his logic is for that. His opponent is getting Mad Stalker and Immortal. I'm getting tired. And Immortal, as good as Colossus are, or Colossi, give or take, whatever you want, not great against those 2 units. They're not going to be as useful. All the Immortal have to do is walk up, spend 3 seconds shooting, and it's going to go down.
Yeah.
What I would like him to see instead, if he sees all that Immortal, ease up a little bit on the Stalker, get rid of that Colossus, and really start pumping out speed lot.
Oh yes, Zealots would just destroy this entire army. He does not want to go up here right now. He wants to keep that Colossus as back as possible.
He needs to be in the back of that army at all times.
Oh yeah, for sure. And you know what, Adam? I do agree with what you're saying about the Colossus. Against Immortal and Stalker, they're not very good. But one thing, if you are a smart Protoss player and you do have 2 Colossus in the back, if you run them up front and kind of tease them, and then run your Colossus way back, usually your opponent will just click on the Colossus and chase him down while all your other units are attacking those units without, you know, you taking any damage from up front. And it looks like we got a major attack here.
Force field. Please.
And look, and this is what I'm talking about. You can see all these units directly going right after that Colossus, not giving a shit about any of the other units that are on the map there. And if you would have just ran the Colossus up back here, these units would have been running all the way up and around while all these units were shooting at them. And that was just what I was talking about right there. And it looks like these Immortals are just going to tear a strip on all these units. And these, what is going on here? These are just
late reinforcements,
just destroying them.
Yeah. So you know what? First of all, Kula let his macro slip heavy there. Look at his money.
Yeah.
He has got what, $1,400 right now, 600 gas. Okay. Yeah. He really needs to start getting some speed lot or something. I think I'm about to witness and put down Dark Shrine, and
there we go,
there it is right there. And Zealot Charge is coming out, and so this is a good idea. You know what? Cpruss still doesn't have an observer.
Well, he knows that because he's got an observer in the base.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So he doesn't have an observer, and if that's the case, you know, and I see another observer coming out for Kula, which I really like, because having more than one observer is always a good idea. But you know what? He knows that Dark Temp gonna be absolutely huge. That will swing it in this match, essentially. If he gets those Dark Temp out, that's gonna be game over, I think, really quick.
Yeah.
And something else is, I would like to point out, you were talking about that Colossus and how people like to draw fire. That's where force fields come in major handy.
Yep.
They all draw fire. They like to bundle up in, themselves when they do that, trying to get a surround on the unit. That is where force fields splitting up comes in major handy. It also allows your ranged units, if you are going to go Stalker and Colossus against those units, it allows your Stalker to not get hit so much, and it really does make an enormous difference. And here we go. We have speed lot.
There we go.
This is going to end poorly for Cpruss.
Yeah, these little things right here are just ridiculously strong against Stalker and Immortal. Like, look at this, just ripping through them.
Got a good surround. That was the big thing.
Well, yeah, and I mean, and look at this, bringing in the reinforcements. There is absolutely I was about to cuss there. There is nothing. There is nothing that he can do against that. One thing, and he goes, whoa, zealots. And one thing that I want to add here, if he does get Dark Temp, okay, one thing that you guys want to take note of, and I know he's got an observer up there, so he knows that he doesn't have an observer, and he knows he doesn't have a forge. Do not, I repeat, do not waste your Dark Temp in the battle. Take these suckers right up in the middle.
Split attack.
And just nail that Nexus, nail his money line, because if you bring the Dark Temps up into the battle and he sees that they're going, it only takes a couple of seconds for you to crap out an Observer, but if you can do the damage right away like he's doing right here, doing a nice split attack, going and attacking the expansion and going right for the mineral line, that's what I love to see. That's how you use Dark Temp.
Yeah, I would have liked to have seen him bring his Zealot up into the base before allowing those Dark Temp to attack. It did allow Cpruss to have a reasonable idea that they were coming out. Here comes another Immortal, and I think we have a robotics facility or robotics bay coming down, because I think he saw all that Zealot and thought that Colossi would have been a good idea, which is true if he had some units to back them up. But at this point, these Zealots are just going to go to town and basically rip through this base one building at a time with those Dark Temp.
Yeah, this was a good game. This was a good
he goes,
game.
oh, they're Dark Temp. Oh, you mean those units you can always see when you have observers.
Yes. Oh, yeah, and when you're 20 minutes into a game.
Yes.
So,
I was like, oh, what the crap happened to my Nexus?
Note to self, guys, when you are a Protoss player, I'm not telling you to get Observer right away, but make sure you get one, because that right there, and scouting is so huge. Observers not only scout, they make sure that no Dark Temps are tearing you a new one. We're going to leave it at that. Rate, comment, subscribe. We really want to thank everybody. We're getting high up there in the subscribers at a very short period of time. Join us on d2dgamer.com. We love you. We love hearing from you. This is Maximus Black.
And Nova War.
Don't forget to do some backflips.
Yes.
And I'm Maximus Black.
Peace.
Peace out.